Hi, I'm Chris Francis. This is my wife, Julie.
We're from Montgomery, Alabama. We attend Our Lady Queen of Mercy Catholic Church, where we've been participating in a Covenant of Love couples group, marriage enrichment program, and we'd just like to share a little bit about our experience with this program. It's really a program for married couples of all ages, newlyweds to long married couples. We have quite an assortment of people, and we share our stories of marriage, our experiences with each other. We gather to encourage each other, and it's really been uplifting for our marriage as well as for the others in our church community.
You've heard it said that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And the hardest part we found with a lot of these couples is taking that first step. When there are many couples working together, you find that you're not alone. Problems you're experiencing, difficulties, joys, you all share relatively the same story. When you find that out, you find yourself encouraged. You find that there's a lot of hope out there. You find friends that you never really knew you had. It's a beautiful thing when people come together in this one faith, this one idea of what marriage is, this vocation for marriage. What a beautiful thing it is to see these men and women bearing their souls with each other, encouraging each other from the heart. What a beautiful testimony to God's love through the vocation of marriage.
When we gather as couples, we're learning about God's plan for marriage. Many of us couples have been married for some time and never really fully understood God's plan for marriage. And the Covenant of Love program helps us to understand that, to embrace it, and then to begin living it in our family, with our children, with our spouses, and then of course sharing it with the world. It's really been a blessing for us.
It is a wondrous event when you introduce God's plan for marriage to someone who's not heard it before or doesn't fully understand it, and then to have them see the couples around them living it and experiencing it in such a full way. That light bulb that comes on, that fire that's lit in their heart between themselves in the marriage and within themselves, between God and themselves, it's a beautiful event. And I can't tell you that without Covenant of Love, I don't know how many couples out there would be mired in their own troubles, their own despair, wondering how can they get going. And Covenant of Love Marriage Community is that spark. The Holy Spirit guides the couples and provides that spark, and it's a beautiful event.
We had one experience with a couple who was having some serious struggles in their marriage, and the marriage was crumbling, and both persons in the marriage were ready to walk away. We spent a little bit of time talking with them and encouraged them to start attending Covenant of Love program with us. And as they did, they began to realize that their marriage was worth working for, and definitely worth turning over to God, and they did. They continued attending the Covenant of Love program meetings with us once a month, and I'm happy to say that today that marriage is just flourishing, and they are having many children, and their family is growing very beautifully every day.
It is a beautiful testament to the Covenant of Love Marriage Community.